nervous for the drive because I've never driven for this long. But I'm gonna make it. And I'm gonna have a good ass time. See you later. Stay on 470 West for 492 miles. I've been on long road trips before, but never alone. But I'm thinking a lot about Chris McCandless, of course, because what else do I think about 24 hours a day? And I was thinking about how much courage he must have had, because obviously I'm doing this, but it's been an absolutely terrifying few days, just like anticipating leaving. But that takes so much courage to just leave, because I've always hated the way that society runs, of course. Anyone that knows me knows that I hate the way that society works. You get trapped in the way that the world works, and it's terrifying to leave that behind, because even though society works in a really... Alright, gang, we're at stop number 1. Where am I? I'm just right past Vail, and I'm so ready to get out of this civilization, but I have a feeling that's what's about to happen, because I was like, I have to pee, but I can hold it, and then it was like, next rest stop in 20 miles, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it if I do that, but I have a feeling we're about to get out of here. I bet I'm like 2 hours away from the Colorado-Utah border. I feel alive. I was like, oh, I'm kind of like bummed out, like, I wish that I was more excited, but now that I'm like sitting here, I'm really excited. What time is it? 11:52. I have a delicious and nutritious meal of applesauce and chicken and dumplings. Delish. I entered Moab and I found this epic place called Jackass Joe's. Come on, look, Mater. No, what's his name? Mater's back. No, Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen is next to me. It says free souvenirs and free coffee. I could use a coffee. Hello. Well, gang, if I had to give Jackass Joe's a review, I'd give it a 15 out of 10. Well, maybe a 9 out of 10 because it was kind of expensive. That's all I'm going to say about that. And the coffee isn't bad. It was free, so pretty good free coffee. Let's roll out to Arches. I'm sitting here and I'm kind of choked up just looking at this. I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but it's just huge. I mean, it's huge. And today I've done things I never thought I'd ever do. I've seen things I never thought I'd ever see. And I couldn't be happier. Well, after many perilous hours, I have arrived. I am getting ready for bed, like, right now. It's like 9:45. I spent a lot of time looking for the perfect spot, and I still didn't end up getting one that I thought I would, but this one's perfect. I'll give you a little tour. It's kind of a mess right now, but... And here's the back. My bed's there. I have this curtain, my cooler, my two little storage. Well, good morning. You want to see what spot I got in the dark? I'm cooking right here. There are the mountains. But it gets even cooler if you look down here. Like, those right there are just striped. And the sunrise. And there's my little spot. Isn't that awesome? I woke up around 6 this morning. About 7 now. Just sitting here drinking my coffee. I want to leave here about 7:30 for the Narrows. It's supposed to be record-breaking heat today. It's supposed to get up to 105. But so first I'm going to hike the Narrows. I don't even know how long that is. And then I'm going to go to a swimming hole because it's going to be hot. And after that, I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't really know, but we'll find out. So, yeah. I've never seen anything like this ever in my life. I mean, this is just fantastic. Well, I just finished the Narrows. It was really fun. It's 107 degrees outside, and I need to go for a swim. But look at the little minnows. Well, I finished the hike and I went swimming and I got so tired and so hungry I thought I was going to die. And so I came to this little park, the Zion Lodge, and fell asleep on the ground for like 30 minutes and ate a cheeseburger, fries, and ice cream. Honestly, I would be naked, but I saw other people. Good morning. So, it's funny to hear my voice whenever I talk on these things, because I don't talk during the day, because there's no one to talk to. It's funny, though. Last night I didn't film much, because things kind of got tough yesterday, because once I got out of Zion, it was just, like, I all of a sudden got pretty lonely, like, as I was taking my shower, and it was funny, I don't know, and now I decided to find a new camp spot, because the other campsite, it kind of made me feel a little weird. Like, there was something about it that spooked me a little bit. Here comes a car. There was something about it that spooked me a little bit, and it may have been just a landscape or something. It was also, like, really inaccessible, and it made me feel like my car was gonna flip whenever I drove it. And so I was like, maybe I'll find a new campsite. So, last night I went on the towns looking for some human interaction, and I met my waitress was really nice at this pizza place that I went to. I got pasta. And I journaled like 15-20 pages, and I felt so much better. And I guess, like, what I'm learning from all of this is that loneliness and being alone has a bigger effect on me than I ever thought it would. I have never not talked to my mom for this long. Never in my life. Not once. And here I am without my mom. It sounds silly because, of course, it's only been a few days, but I've never done this before, ever in my life. All of a sudden, after I, like, journaled for a little while, for, like, hours, it became fun again. I guess I suddenly realized the amount of free will that I have. I forgot for a minute there that I'm not just alone, but I have this freedom. Y'all, it's hot. It's hot. But that's okay. It doesn't bother me that much. It just makes me a little more tired. And heat is very different whenever you aren't living in a house. Well, gang, plans did indeed change. Here I am in the Red Rock Country Inn. So I did the Emerald Lake hike. It was wonderful. Camera was dead. No! Disappointing to say the least. It was wonderful. I had so much fun. At the beginning, I did think I was going to die of a heat stroke, and I had to lay down in the grass and regroup. Did the hike, insert pictures here, videos here. That's so stupid. And I'm like, well, what do I do now? Like, after I'm done, I'm like, I still got more in me. I'm on the shuttle, and I'm like, that looks like smoke down there in the village. Looks like there's smoke out there in the village. Indeed, there was. I hear on the little walkie-talkie they have, I hear, by the way, there is a fire in the town of Springdale. Yeah, there's no buses running at the moment. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I look at the guy next to me and we said, see, the difference between today and yesterday is that I had to park my car in the town of Springdale and then ride a different shuttle up to Zion because the parking was full. Guess where the fire was? One stop ahead of my stop. Crazy. That was a lucky duck moment. So I go down to my car and I'm like, alright, well, what do I do? Because all the hotels are booked, all the campsites are full, and I can't access any of the free dispersed campsites, any of the boondocking, because the road is closed. And I'm like, man, this has been rough. I like hang out for 2 hours, all I want to do is take a shower. The power is out in all of the town of Springdale. And so I find the Red Rock Country Inn, God bless, $60. I'm like, say less. And so I booked this hotel room, well, motel room. I do know now why it was $60. Don't care. I'm clean, I am moisturized, I am lubed up, teeth brushed, face exfoliated. Oh, but I did go walk around. I'm in the town of Kanab, whatever it's called. And I walked around the town, and apparently it's like the first Hollywood because of the amount of westerns that were filmed here, or the people that were in the westerns were from here. Pretty cool stuff. I got me a bigger water bladder. I got some key lime pie flavored ice cream. Oh, God bless. Delicious. It was a little bit stressful because the fire never stopped growing. They have it under control now. Let's see if the road's back open again. yeah, the road's still closed. They have the fire under control, but it's grown to 30 acres. So I am pretty glad that I left because that could have gotten bad pretty quick. I saw those helicopters in the sky dropping the pink stuff, and I said, deuces. And tomorrow I make the journey back to Colorado, back to the color of red. But yeah, it's like 9:51, so probably gonna go to bed soon. I'm tired. I'm really tired. But yeah, see you tomorrow.